Hey friends, I wanted to show you real quick. This is Swiss Shield Ultima fabric that I use as EMF shielding, not blocking, but shielding curtains in our house. I want to show you that they do indeed work. It does indeed help. Now, as to really strong frequencies, I don't know, because we don't have really strong frequencies around here. We deal with microwaves because our county is targeted according to SpaceX et al. And the only detectable RFs that I can get on my Acousticom, thank the Lord, are from a broadband coupler at the road. And I'll link to that video in which I show that yes, there can be RFs emitted from a broadband coupler, and this has been confirmed by our broadband provider multiple times. Anyways, he calls them the guy who used to be the head of the department referred to them as spark gaps, and I just call them toxic, deadly radio frequencies. So in the wintertime, it's a problem for us, or for me, because they specifically come through this window here. I probably will end up, as you can see through the window a little bit, we've still got some leaves up. So in the summertime, it's not an issue. Yes, they know about it. They haven't done anything about it for 2 years. In the summertime, it's not an issue because there's so much vegetation. But in the wintertime, as the leaves fall off, then it's more of a problem, and I'll probably end up putting up Reflectix here, or at least aluminum foil, which is what I do typically here in the wintertime for this specific window. And I will also link to my video in which I discuss a number of shielding strategies to help shield from 5G. This fabric, again, I did purchase it from Less EMF. We are Less EMF affiliates, but I've spent a fortune there. So there's that. Optimally, you would sew the edges. I haven't had the time to sew the edges of these. This is just a regular curtain rod, and then you can see I just got these curtain clips. I actually ordered them from China because it was so much cheaper, but I'll link to them elsewhere below because it can take a while to get stuff from China, and who knows about supply chain stuff whenever I get this posted. This is washable, but you have to be careful, put it on the gentle cycle. I don't actually put any soap or anything in there with it when I wash it. So let's look here. So this is my Acousticom 2. I will also link to my article in which I share the meters that I use. I don't use professional meters. You can see we've got nothing here. Okay, we've got nothing here. Now I'm going to take it around behind. Oh, look. I don't know if you can hear it or not. Still hear a little bit of a buzz. It's not consistent. You can hear a little bit. Can you hear it? And we just saw the green light flashing a second ago. It was down here when it was flashing. We may not get another flash for 5 minutes or so, because like I said, it's intermittent. Stupid, 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 stupid. Of course, people try to gaslight you and say, no, you can't possibly be having problems with broadband. No radio frequencies from broadband. Not possible. Gosh, did you know? Sorry, I just said gosh, but goodness, did you know that broadband is 5G infrastructure? Do you know that? Do you know how so-called cellular networks actually function? I don't think we're going to get any more for a little bit. You never know. But you saw it. You saw it. It was there for a second. More than a second. We saw more than a few flashes. It is what it is. I also don't want to stand here for too long and potentially get hit. But you can hear, potentially. Maybe you can't hear it. Maybe the camera isn't picking it up. That if it's super low, then this will have a slight little buzz to it. If it's super low radio frequency, it'll have a little bit of a buzz, but not show anything. Which I find interesting. I don't know if anybody else has noticed that with the Acousticon too or not. I don't know that we're going to get any more here. But when you use a cell phone, the only wireless component of the entire phone call or internet access is from the cell phone to the cell tower. You don't realize that. Everything else is by wire. Did you know that? Did you know that? So yeah, of course people can have problems with broadband. Of course, if there are gaps in the broadband installation, which happens over time in areas where there are freeze-thaw cycles, of course you can have radio frequencies from it. No, it's not coming out, which is not a bad thing necessarily. Anyways, I did what I could. You guys saw, at least for a minute. Again, I don't want to stand here all day and just yap at you and never have anything to show for it. But this also demonstrates how low in detectable RFs our home is. I mean, I'm not getting anything here detectable on this. Now, of course, I don't have a microwave meter, which, by the way, I don't trust the ones that are on the market for consumers. I do not trust them. I don't recommend them. I know that people who, you know, have affiliate codes and such for them say, oh, they're just the best thing ever. Well, for one, I haven't tested them myself. I would love to test them myself. If you want to buy one and send it to me, or if you are a vendor of one and you want me to try one out, I would be glad to. I would love to. I would record it and I would show whether or not it works or not. And that would also allow me to show whether or not the metal roof or the the aluminum screen. I've got a video on aluminum screen. It's literally a 1-minute video. Whether or not that empirically helps or not to block microwaves. Because we've got microwaves here, not from small cell towers, but from up yonder. Yay, SpaceX. If you want to know more about my journey in regards to EMFs and health and why I am unique in my statements, check out my book, Poisoned, Fueled by Western Medicine, Modern Construction, and Corporate Interests. Till next time, explore the links below, explore our website, Non-Toxic Out.